Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week. Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Second.
Digging in, David Peralta. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And he puts it on the ground to second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Patrick Corbin will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more length, and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So nothing in the Minnesota. Striding into the box, Jake Lamb. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So coming to the plate, Chris Owings. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Jimenez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana. It remains 0-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic.
And
I'm looking at third baseman Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. 5 for 14. Navarro. Pitch is popped up. Calling for it. Sano. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Chris
Stepping
Herman.
in, Chris Herman. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Grounded foul. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here he comes again. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Point. Ball 3. 3-2 now. David Peralta waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Van Slyke is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, David Peralta. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way.
Nope,
the 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Navarro should have room. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Chris Jimenez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that misses. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario. Back to the top
Leading
of the
off the
lineup
fourth for
as
the
they're still
Twins,
looking for their first
center
base runner
fielder,
in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Ben Paulson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Ball 4. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped down the first base line.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. So striding forward now, Chris Owings comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Owings.
Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The catcher, number 30.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Chris Herman.
Standing in now, Chris Herman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Scott Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
The 0-2 delivery. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage from the Dbacks. Here's Byung-Ho Park. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And there's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Eduardo Escobar standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your run.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Need to get. Adalberto Mejia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49.
Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
Wow, but that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Chris Owings now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, Dioner Navarro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Jimenez has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Herman, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple of runs.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Center fielder number 33.
Into the box now, Scott Van Slyke. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder Robbie Grossman.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Jimenez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Eddie Rosario.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready
First
for another
baseman,
shot
number
now.
3.
Daniel Descalso.
Daniel
He's working on a
Descalso.
1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 0-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grossman on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay throw. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early. Kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing that first pitch.
Owing.
In now, Chris Owings. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Leading off for the Twins, designated hitter, Ben Paulson. Your
Jorge De
attention,
La Rosa
please.
enters from
Now
the pen to
pitching for
begin
the
the frame
Diamondbacks,
with a sizable
number
lead with
29,
which to work.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Ben Paulson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
J.J. Hoover.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Byung-Ho Park. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1 left for Minnesota. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Escobar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting. Center
so
fielder.
Digging in now, Scott Van Slyke. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he misses it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. And he misses again. Ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Up next for the Twins.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. At the plate, Chris Jimenez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his. Brendan Kinsler enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Rosario is there. Makes the play. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
The batter, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
So stepping in, Jake Lamb. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded softly to the right. Park gloves it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. 1 into the box now. Eddie Rosario starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
The batter.
Ready now, Ben Paulson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
This is popped up. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The second baseman, number 2.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Steve Geltz comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. To his left. Lem, and they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he might be a little disappointed that he didn't complete the cycle, especially since he got 2 of the hardest ones out of the way. No double this time, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
As they defeated the Twins in the Twin City.